Hey guys, good morning. This is Jeanette, and I'm going to lead you guys through a little healthy banana muffin tutorial and give you a little glute workout you can do while you're waiting for your banana muffins to be done. Okay, so you get a little healthy treat at the end. Healthy, like some people may not think some ingredients in this are healthy, but I tried my best to make it healthy and delicious. All right, so let's get right to it. So I first separate my dry and my wet, and then I have my muffin pan prepared. I already have the oven heated up, so all I need to do is start with those wet ingredients. So first of all, got my beautiful looking bananas. So the darker and more ridiculous they look, the better they are for banana muffins. So you're gonna drop that in, and then we're gonna get the next banana and drop it in, and one more banana for this one. Okay, all right, and then I'm going to use since it's pretty soft, the bananas, I'm just going to use a whisk to mash up the bananas. I usually use a fork, actually, so that's probably slightly easier just to use a fork. So you can do that, and then you can put in either your butter or your eggs next. So I have 1/4 of a cup of butter. You can also use coconut oil if you're trying to go more paleo or paleo friendly, dairy free, whatever. Okay, so I'm circling that up. All right, so getting pretty good there, smelling great. And then 3 eggs, ideally at room temperature, but I didn't get to that this morning, so it'll be fine. All right, and then I'm gonna put that to the side, those eggs. All right, second egg. All right, and one more egg. Okay, so what I like about these muffins, coconut flour ones, they get really like moist, and once you're done with them, they're just so soft. It's delicious, and after you eat them, you don't feel like you are like super stuffed, you know? So that's awesome. All right, so next we're gonna add one, let me check my ingredients list real quick. All right, so it looks like I got 1/4 cup of honey. So you can also use maple syrup if you don't have that around, or agave, okay? So I'm measuring this. I got this huge thing of honey from Meyer, which is like a glorified Walmart over here in Wisconsin. So I figured with the quarantine I was gonna need a lot of honey. So, whoa, look, it's bigger than my face. So then you're going to circle that around, and then I'm going to add that honey. All right. All right, yeah, I definitely recommend using a fork to get to start this off with. All right, I am gonna grab a fork. We'll see, all the banana got stuck in that whisk, so we're gonna pull that guy out. Right, perfect. Keep getting that in there. And that is good enough for now. So circle that up. All right, so we put all the wet stuff in. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. So for cinnamon, you don't need to be exactly on target. So I have a 1/4 cup right here, 1/4 teaspoon, and then add another one, okay? I even like adding a little extra cinnamon, so I did a heaping 1/4 teaspoons. Okay, and then next up we're gonna do 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I got my iodized salt, doesn't matter what kind of salt you use. All right, And then 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So I got my baking soda right here, and I have my 1/4 teaspoon. So I'm gonna do 4 of these guys. It's not gonna be exact, but that's okay. All right, making a mess. That is one thing I'm trying to learn, is how to not make a mess in the kitchen. It's a slow process. All right, a little extra baking soda can't hurt. All right, so we're gonna circle that around, and then we're also gonna add that coconut flour. So I got 1/2 cup of coconut flour. Coconut flour goes a long way, so that's why we don't need as much for these muffins, all right? Whereas with regular flour, it's like 2 cups or whatnot. Okay, circle that around. It's nice and blended. And if you see any chunks, that's when you want to take out that whisk for those coconut flour chunks and circle it around. Okay, let's see if we missed anything. They say 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla bean powder. I just found this on Pinterest, and so I kind of made it a little bit my own. I don't have vanilla bean powder, so I'm just gonna skip that part. Okay, so if you want to go have some vanilla bean powder, go for it. Okay, I had a little bit of extra honey butter kind of combo here. Circle that around. Okay, and then you can add in whatever you like. If you like walnuts, I've got some milk chocolate chips here. So obviously it's not the healthiest thing in the world, milk chocolate chips, but a little bit is okay, right? So if you want to go healthier, then probably go with dark chocolate is your best bet. Okay, getting those chocolate chips stuck in there. All right, that'll work. Okay, and put that guy in there. All right, so it looks like we got a decent amount of chocolate chips in there. You can put the chocolate chips to your desire. You want a bunch, a little bit goes a long way, okay? And then we're going to just put each of these in evenly, each of these here, okay? And then we're gonna put it in the oven for probably around 30 minutes. They said 18 minutes, but I ended up just going till golden brown and then poking a knife or a toothpick to see if it comes out dry. So next up, we'll do a little bit of an exercise. All right, guys, now that we've made our muffins and they are in the oven, ready to go, we have 30 minutes, 18 to 30 minutes to do a workout in our kitchen, okay? So all you're going to need is a little dish towel. So maybe like that size. I folded my dish towel in 4. And then you're going to get a chair, okay? So that's all you need for this exercise. It's mostly more of a leg workout, but we're going to do a little arms in there too, okay? So it's a quick little circuit that you do 3 or 4 times, and then you're good to go, all right? So if you need to warm up a little bit, do a couple active stretches, maybe side to side, do that. But we'll get right onto it, okay? So I'm going to grab my dish towel, and I'm going to put it on the floor. I'm going to put it underneath one of my feet, so my toes are on the towel. And it's lying nice and flat, and then I'm going to come back for a lunge and come back. So your foot is just sliding on the floor and then coming back. So you're going to be using a little bit of those hip flexors and those abs to bring this back, okay? 1 and 2. And then we're going to go to 10 on that side. All right, and then we are going to go to 10 on the other side, all right? So 1 and 2, 3, 4. You get the idea. We keep going till we get to 10, all right? And then after that, you're going to go to some tricep dips. So you're going to pull out your chair, okay? And then get your hands on the edge of the chair, and you're going to bend your elbows down and come back up, okay? Elbows down and come back up. Careful that you don't just put your butt down, because that's like a lot easier. So Definitely bend those elbows till you come to 90 degrees and come back up. If you need this harder, get your legs out long and then come down, okay? That puts a little bit more weight on there. The longer the lever, so the longer your legs are or whatever else, the harder it is, okay? All right, so next up, you're gonna use the chair again. You're gonna flip it around, all right? And then you're gonna do some donkey kicks here. So I'm gonna bring it this way so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so you're gonna hold on to this chair just for support, and you're gonna kick back. So your foot is kicking back so that it's coming straight in the air behind you, okay? When you bring it up, squeeze until you come back down. Squeeze and then gently come back down, okay? And you're gonna go to 10 on this side, okay? And then you're gonna go to 10 on the other side. So switch to the other side and go up, all right? Make sure you are working both sides equally. When you come up, make sure you squeeze there. All right? And relax, okay? So keep going till 10 each side, and then you're gonna do some curtsies. We're gonna do a curtsy to a fire hydrant, okay? So 1 foot behind, so pretend you're curtsying. Come back up and to that fire hydrant. Okay, curtsy and fire hydrant. If your knee feels funny, then don't go down as far. Make sure your foot is facing forward, okay? You don't wanna be shifting there or there, just forward, okay? Come back. All right, and then we go to 10 on that side, and then we're gonna go to 10 on the other side, okay? 1 and 2, 3, and then keep going until you get to 10, all right? So that's for that one. Those exercises are super effective in getting your glutes nice and strong, and of course, giving a little bit of definition, which we all like. So, all right, so next up, we're gonna get our feet nice and wide, like sumo squat or plie squat. You can also hold on to your chair if you want a little bit more support. You're gonna be working hard either way, okay? So this is how it's gonna look with support. Come down and come back up, okay? We're gonna do 10 of these. All right, I'm gonna lead you through 10 of these because you'll see what's coming, okay? And 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. All right, and then we're going to, okay, I'm gonna get my hands off now to show you how this looks without a chair. So you're gonna come down for that squat again. When you do these squats, make sure your knees are pointed towards your toes. They're not like curved inwards. You wanna make sure you're pointing towards those toes. And you're gonna come back up into a calf raise, okay? So definitely some balance here. 2, and 3, 4, 5, you can go to 10 if you'd like. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, stay lifted, and then you're gonna go for 10. So your calves are still raised. 2, 3, so we're balancing here. 4, 5, if you can only go to 5, that's okay. 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10. All right. Woo, shake it off. All right, so that is our circuit, and you do that 3 or 4 times, 10 repetitions each. Once you're done doing that, your muffin should be ready. You should be ready to go, all right? Good job. Thanks for checking this out. Hope you had fun. I hope you getting something good for your day, all right?